Hey G Squad, welcome back to sort of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we got this cool blender here, and basically what these are some blender. So right here we do have a huge blender, and here we do have like a medium or large size blender that's like you guys can use as a personal blender. So for this one in particular, it's from a brand called Hamilton Beach, and the materials on here is glass, so you do want to handle with care when you guys do get this one. Where for this other one right here, it is plastic. But the way how to design it allow you guys to use it as a personal blender, so you guys can use it for small stuff. Like when you compare the size of both of them, you can see how this one's way smaller than that one. But when you guys do put both of them side by side, you can see the size is actually very similar, but this one's a little bit smaller. And the thing about this one is the fact that it doesn't have any button for you to use, like the Hamilton Beach. They do have a lot of different options. This one, all you need to do is press down to turn it on, or press down and turn it, and that keeps it on. And for this one, it does give you guys a lot of accessory when you guys do get it. They give you guys the lid right here that has the blade on it. And they do give you guys the container. And they also provide you guys the two other accessories that you use, which is pretty convenient. So one's like this lid, and one's a lid for you guys to drink stuff out of it. And that is pretty much everything that's on this one. However, this one here from the Hamilton Beach is way bigger like I mentioned. And then this is what the inside looks like. On the outside right here, they do have a lot of different options for you to press to select what you guys want to use, and it does have a post option and all these different options available. So for this one, it's definitely a lot bigger when you guys do use it. But when you guys do like a lid right here, they do have two different options right here. So one of them for you guys open up to pour it out, and one right here for you guys open up to pour the liquid inside. So that way you guys don't have to take out the lid if you guys don't want to. And the cool thing about this one and also the other one is the fact that for the part that's inside, you do have the option to put in a machine to wash it, which is pretty much your dishwasher. And obviously for this one, a lot more heavier since it is glass. So you do want to handle it with care. But one right now is to go test out both of them to show you guys how well it does work. And we'll probably also show you guys the other one that I do have, which is like a smaller version of the NutriBullet, which is like the Magic Bullet. And then we'll come back and talk more about it in a second. Alright, so right here we do have all three of the blenders. So this is the one that I show you guys, and this is a small one. This one actually gives you guys two other size cups that you can use, which is really cool. This one only has one, and this one has one. Just in case you guys are wondering what I'm talking about for this one, let me show you guys really quick. So right here are the other cups that's provided for you guys for the Magic Bullet with a smaller one here. So there's another one of the big one without the handle, and they give you guys a small one, and they give you guys a bunch of lids that you can use. So very nice how they do provide you guys all the different lids for you guys to use. But what I'm doing right now is to test out all three of them and show you guys how it does work. I already got some ice in these two right here, but now let's put the ice in this one and show you guys how it does work before you guys add the water. So I got a big chunk right here. And what you guys want to do right now is to turn it on to show you guys how it does work before you guys add the water, because I want to give you guys an idea what it looks like before and after you guys add water. So close up all the way. If you guys turn it on, you can see how it does get stuck. So same thing applies to these right here. When you guys put too much ice, it kind of gets stuck in the bottom. So I need to add some water into these when you guys use it, or add some fruits inside to balance it. Like right here it has some water, but I probably need to add some more water in this one and maybe a little bit more in this one. But let's add some more water in this one and test it out to show you the difference of before and after you guys use water. So for the top one for this one, you guys can feel free to add the water like this with the little opening that they do have. And you guys close it back up. And then for this one, I'll just add the water manually. Alright, so now that we got the water for each one of them, let's give it a try. I'll do one of them at a time because it's probably too much power for my outlet. Otherwise, I'll upload a fuse or something. So use this one here first. So you do have the option to use the post option. Or you guys can press on these two buttons right here. So technically this is low and this is high. And then this would be high. You can see how it keeps pushing the ice up when you guys do use it, but it is very powerful when you guys do use the product. You can see. Same thing for these. You do have the option to press it down, or you guys can press it and lock it. Let's press it down first. So that is how you do press it. If you guys press and turn it, it stays on, you can see. Same thing for this one. Press down. It turns on. But you guys press and turn it, it stays on. So the one thing to remember when you guys use all of these is the fact that you do not want to leave it on for more than 1 minute each round when you guys do use it. Let it cool down first before you use it again. Just prevent it from overheating, just in case. You never know. But you see how when you guys use each one of these, it definitely does work. So you can feel free to chop stuff in here, grind stuff in here. If you guys want to blend smoothie or whatever, you do have the option to use it in many different ways, you can see. But I do like these two right here because it does give you guys the option to manually press it one at a time. This one also gives you guys the option as well, but I feel like these are actually a lot more compact, especially the small one if you guys don't need to like chop or blend a lot of stuff. Like this one right here is much bigger. But the good thing about this one is the fact that it does give you guys glass, which is very durable compared to plastic. But these plastic are not cheap plastic. They are pretty high quality plastic as well. But you can see when you guys use the product, it definitely does work and it is very powerful when you guys do use it. So regardless of which one I do pick, all of them are actually pretty good in its own way. Welcome back, guys. So now it's a quick test of product, and definitely actually does work and should work quite well. You can see how when you guys use each one of the blender, they are pretty powerful. Obviously, if you guys use the Hamilton Beach, if you can see from the video, it's actually very powerful to the point that if you guys do smoke ice inside, it will blend it pretty well. For the other one, it also works as well if you guys want to blend ice. So it does allow you guys to blend like smoothie or chop stuff inside, which is pretty cool. And you can see when we do test out the product for each one of them, whether if you guys use the Hamilton Beach or the NutriBullet or the Magic Bullet, all of them definitely does work. The only difference between like the NutriBullet and the Magic Bullet is the size difference. But in terms of what you guys do get, is also a little bit different because the Magic Bullet does give you guys a lot more accessory because it does give you guys 3 cups and multiple lids for you to use. Whereas for the NutriBullet, it'll only give you guys 1 container and 3 lids for you to use. And the Hamilton Beach only gives you guys 1 product, which is the glass and the lid. So obviously the Magic Bullet and NutriBullet is a lot more compact and a lot more personal. So that way you can bring it along when you guys are traveling or something if you guys want to use it. But that is pretty much everything that's on the product. Now that we show you guys how to use the product and what it actually looks like when you guys do use it, now to answer the question of which one the better option to go for and whether I should work or not. So when it comes to the question of which one's the better option to go for, I do have to say that all of them are actually pretty worth it in its own way, depending on what you guys are planning to use it for. What it really comes down to is the fact of how big you guys need it, whether if you guys want like a bigger size or smaller size. If you guys do get the Hamilton Beach one, obviously it's much bigger. So obviously if you guys need something that has a lot more size in it, then the Hamilton Beach is the best option to go for because it's a lot more bigger for you guys to put a lot more stuff together. Where for the Magic Bullet, it's a little bit smaller and the NutriBullet is small as well. But the good thing about the Magic Bullet is the fact that it does give you guys multiple containers that you can use. So that way you can blend more than one thing at the same time if you guys want to. And you don't have to keep washing it back and forth like the NutriBullet where it only gives you guys 1. But if you guys want my honest opinion in terms of which one I do prefer, if I had to pick between one of these 3 right here, I would have to say that the NutriBullet is my favorite one, even though it does not give you guys like the extra container or extra lid. That one, it feels like the most powerful when you guys do use it for the overall performance, and also the size is like a perfect size. It's not too small but not too big. It's like in between. Like I mentioned, regardless of which one I do get, all of them are actually pretty worth it, so you can't really go wrong with any of them.